Hello, I'm Adriana BITO. For those who don't know me, I'm a young lady who decided to use her engineering skills to kind of solve the world peace problem. And to do so, I created an initiative that aims at being a social enterprise, and it's called Honesty, like being honest. Because during my work, I realized that I could solve all the problems that I had to solve in the company just by being honest and just by honestly ask people for their honest opinion. A lot of honesty. Okay, so today I'm gonna introduce honesty to you through an article that I called Reflection. What is it useful for? So this is a presentation of H. I like to call honesty H. Through intersectionality, but for sustainable success. Seeing intersectionality, which is the fact that there are groups of people who are historically oppressed through racism, sexism, classism, ableism, ageism, through thousands of different kind of big discrimination, and the fact that some people are at the intersection of several of those groups. Just like me, I'm a black woman from a poor background. When I say that, people usually think that I say that so as I get some pity, so as I can play the victim and stuff, but no, me, I see intersectionality as something very, very powerful, and that's how I want to introduce honesty to you today, through intersectionality, but for success. So honesty is an initiative between honesty, Kaizen, that I'm going to present later, intersectionality and peace. This video is for everybody, of course, but especially for those of you who don't want to read the entire article, which goes with it on my website, honesty.strikingly.com, and on the blog where you can find all my articles, both in French and in English. So I guess the first question to answer now is, what is honesty? So in a nutshell, H, honesty, is an initiative with the aim of becoming a social enterprise that makes programs of coaching and development through reflection, and it takes in account intersectionality. And all this work is made in order to offer more mental, material, and economical freedom to everybody, and of course, especially to people who are the most disadvantaged. So that's where the work starts, from the most disadvantaged to the most privileged. So when I say development, I do mean personal development as much as economical, social, or political entrepreneurship project development. So honesty can be just for your personal matters, or for a project you're trying to start, or for a company you already have, or even for a political project. And when I say freedom for all, I do mean well-being with the ability of being yourself, the ability of being your true self, but this without stepping on others' territory. This is very important, and this is the definition I was given when I was in primary school about freedom. Something like, my freedom goes as far as it doesn't prevent anybody else from theirs, or something like that. Anyway, so the question here is, what is reflection, and what is it, more importantly, what is it useful for, and what do we get out of it? So Kaizen, which is my engineering field, is called continuous improvement in English, and it's a Japanese philosophy and methodology. It's about applying your thoughts, which is at the origin of Toyota entrepreneurial success since 1937. Because contrary to what preconceived ideas say, to invest in somebody who is going to think and reflect on your long-term vision while you are dealing with the day-to-day hassle is actually Vinci, Schneider Electric, Haribo, Louis Vuitton, Louis Dreyfus Commodities' secret recipe for sustainable success. And it's also the secret recipe for the success of all the other world-class organizations that you know and that have undeniable success. How do I know that? Because I've been gracefully paid by each of the company that I said, that I quoted above, to do exactly that work. Yeah, I was. So the question now, I guess, would be, oh yeah, and how much does that make to reflect like this? As an intern or junior Kaizen engineer, I've been paid 2,500 euros a month in average, which is pretty a lot of money. I mean, I come from a pretty modest background. For me, it looks like a lot of money. And in return for this money, I helped Schneider Electric save 15,000 euros a month, and LDC saved $250,000 in 1 year, thanks to my reflection work. And this is only the visible part of the iceberg. Yes, because when we work in a rush all the time, especially when it's at a company level, there are so many things we can't look at, and we're losing money like this. So big companies, they do invest in people who would take the time to look at all those small mistakes so as they can fix them and help the company stop wasting money. This is what Kaizen is about. Kaizen is also known as lean manufacturing, which means leaning off all the waste. So, yeah. So, okay. Since this is so easy, why isn't everybody doing it? Good question. The reason why everybody's not doing that is because it asks for a shift of mentality and thinking. It does ask for you to change your mind. And it also takes a lot of slap in your face, to be honest, just like I had when I was working as an expatriate in Cameroon. And I do talk about that in my book, From Personal Reflection to Collective Reflection, which is now available on Amazon. I'm so happy it's on Amazon, yeah! So if you're interested in that story, knowing what kind of slap I got in Cameroon and how it just helped me shift my mentality and my thinking, you can check it out and give your opinion. So anyway, the reason why everybody is not doing it is because it asks for 3 critical things. To have a vision coming from a personal conviction, which is a strong and determined long-term vision. It's long-term. It asks to invest in time and not to expect to understand everything every time and right now. So first of all, a personal conviction. Second of all, take the time to make it happen. And third of all, which is usually the hardest one, to break your hierarchical, preconceived and prejudiced ideas and apply the advice of someone supposedly smaller than you. To listen to somebody who supposedly is less intelligent or supposedly less powerful or anything. This is, I think, the thing that most people lack of. And that's the reason why they can't really be successful, because they just want to listen to the big voices. But the big voices are not made to create change and to create progress. So breaking hierarchical view, it's really, really, really critical. That's why honesty is all about hierarchy. And this, nonetheless, is really, 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 really not easy with the socialization in which we are all conditioned from birth and even before, I would say. Yeah, socialization. What is the link between socialization and making money then? Divide and conquer. Does that ring a bell? Yeah, keep this idea in mind. Socialization is the processes that categorizes us into women, men, black and white, young and old, rich and poor, intelligent and stupid, heterosexual, homosexual, right-wing, left-wing, and all those binary view of what a human being should be. And these categories are also there to support the hierarchy that explains our current mainstream, but also personal vision of social success. And therefore, our preconceived vision of how to succeed, how to be happy, or how to make money as well. This socialization explains the way we think we need to act if we want to reach happiness, success, or money. Moreover, with our consumption societies that push us to want everything right now and in a rush, a lot of people struggle to invest in long-term strategies instead of continuously throwing money away without thinking away what they're doing. Throwing away without thinking away. It sounds better in French, and it's really good in French, because if I could translate word by word the French for spending money, it's basically unthinking. The word that says spending in French basically is unthinking. So that's pretty funny, but sorry, English speakers. So yeah, that's the problem. Rushing, and throwing away everything without thinking away, thinking far. So dang, that's pretty bad situation. Yeah. What should we do then? I'd say contact me. I say talk to me, Adriana, BITO, as soon as possible. Yeah, in a rush. No, seriously. If you really want to change something, it can be personal, it can be a project, it can be your business, it can be your NGO, especially if it's an NGO with a vision for peace or equity or any way of bettering this world. I really want to hear from you to organize an as-is analysis of your entrepreneurial situation, whether it's personal and or professional. And this can help starting an organized reflection routine, because contrary to what a lot of people think, it's not only your body that needs to go to the gym, your mind needs training too, because everybody thinks, I'm not saying no, but unfortunately few of us have been trained to think in an organized, efficient way. And as I said earlier, most of the time we don't take the time to do that. So this as-is analysis session won't cost you anything, but 1 hour chatting with an awesome girl, me, I think I'm pretty cool. So yeah, it's not very expensive as a price. And I truly believe that it can literally change all of our lives for the better. So if you want more information, you can email me at musangopepis@gmail.com. You have the link on the website, on the written version. Of course, you can also contact me through Facebook or by commenting this post. All of this, of course, is me being honestly yours, with the aim of Frenchies, to create a positive change that help us having knowledge and conscious of where we invest. Not only our money, even if knowing your economical power is really important, because what we buy is what we empower. It's also about knowing our marketing power, because what we wear, use, share on Facebook, or just talk about, what we talk about is what we are promoting and advertising for. And we're doing that for free. When we walk around with this big brand on our breast, we're making free advertisements. So if you like honesty, please talk about it. Or if you just like honesty as a thing itself, just talk about it, even if it's not my initiative. Knowing our spiritual power too, what we believe or what we sometimes fear not to believe in, is also what we create. It's important to know this creative power as well. What we secretly desire deep down is what we can actually create from a simple white page. And when you don't master what you actually believe deep down, you might create a monster. So it's really, really, really important to know yourself honestly, so as then you can recreate yourself every day. Thank you. Please tell me what you think about that. Comment, give me your opinion, and if you did enjoy this article and age approach to continuously improve our daily behaviors, please share it, support honesty through one of the following action on the blog. You can follow Honesty on Facebook, You can get the book, or you can make a donation if you want to, or you can just send me a message. It's still pretty cool to receive message and have feedbacks. Feedbacks are really, really, really powerful to make a good job. Honesty is really about creating tools that fit people. So any feedback is a way for me to learn for myself first, and also to create something that is really, really accessible to a lot of people. So thanks a lot, and hopefully I'll hear from you soon. Take care. Bye bye.